So we look for, how does this person fit with this person? And can they fit? Do they have a chemistry together? And it doesn't matter to me if it's what race or gender they are. It's more important to me how they serve the part as we imagine it. We decided to do monologues as part of this audition process instead of just cold reads, because cold reads of Shakespeare is hard. Cold reads difficult to begin with.
It's not fun.
But at least with a monologue, then we've got the actors very familiar with the material that they're putting out in front of the audition process, and that, if they're comfortable, at least as comfortable as you can be in an audition, if they can convey what they are saying with material that they're very familiar with, then that answers a lot of questions right out of the gate.
Fortune. Oh, she is corrupted, changed, and won by thee.
I will say I killed him. May not he rise as well as I.
Okay.
They don't know.
Hey, Michael, you're next up. How do you feel about that?
Super.
Super.
Now a frolic on a mouse, try to serve this hollow house. I'm sniffed the broom before, sweep the dust on the door.
What a fool thou art! A ramping fool to brag and stamp and swear upon my party, you cold-blooded slave!
Her womb, then, rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again.
If the wind's rage doth not the sea wax mad, threatening the welkin with this big swollen face, and wilt thou have the reason for this coil? I am the sea, hark, how her sighs do blow. She is the weeping welkin, I the earth.
I will fire thy craven buildings and lean into the papal towers so that they may kiss the lowly ground.
And also leading with a Elizabethan monologue for an audition. Then when we do the cold reads, they're already in that mindset. That Elizabethan cadence when they start doing the cold read.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom!
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom! To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion, and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly? He loves us not.
As little as the wisdom where the flight so runs against all reason.
My dearest coz, I pray you, school yourself. But for your husband, he was noble, wise, judicious.
We chose the sides with the fewest number of people in them, so that we could get 2 or 3 people on stage opposite of one another. We could see how they related with one another.
Let us rather hold fast to the mortal sword, and like good men, we stride our downfall and burden. Each new morn who into town.
What should he be?
It is myself, I mean, in whom I am, in whom I know all the particulars of vice so grafted that...
So these are 2 Scotsmen in England who are bemoaning the fact that
Life sucks.
life sucks and that Scotland's going to hell and it's all Macbeth's fault. And how do you figure they would deal with that the best, being Scotsmen?
War.
Or
The other reason.
before they got to the war part, there's no doubt the drinking part.
Oh, yes.
So I think they're a little drunk.
King, I pray you, let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but my own safeties. You may rightly just whatever I shall think.
Bleed, poor country.
But it resounds if it felt with Scotland yelled out with a syllable of dole.
What I believe, I'll wail. What no believe, what can I redress?
We chose the witches' side because we wanted to see how those 3 got together, got along together.
Boil thou first in the charmed pots. Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Yeah,
that's
that
why
was
it
that was a solid scene.
It was a solid scene.
Yeah,
During cold read, which is
Excellent. Well, thank you all. It has not been policy lately, but it is the policy of me. Everyone will be called. Whether you get the part or not, everyone will be called. So thank you very much. We spent
Oh, you go. You want my pencil marks?
we spent hours
Literal.
trying to spread things out to get this down to a 16-person cast.
Okay.
Macduff is a utility, as well as Duncan. She will also be playing a handmaiden in the beginning. The witches are busy. They won't be utility. Lady M is busy. She won't be busy. She won't be. And Duncan is also one of the murderers. Yeah, we're gonna cut 2 characters too.
We're not. Well, yeah, we know we are.
Menteith and Caithness appear in a scene in the 5th act. Only scene they appear in, and all they're doing is asking questions.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, this is moving the plot forward, but do we need to invent 2 characters out of nowhere that someone has to cast? So,
Are you gonna move your lines to someone else or just skip it?
well, I'm trying to decide if it's a really important scene and if we can just do it with 2 actors doing all the dialogue rather than 4 actors doing all the dialogue. Because the other 2 characters in the scene are Lennox and Seward?
Angus.
Yeah, Lennox and Angus. And
The 2 who are on Macbeth's side going into the war.
right. So,
I have to imagine that the only reason those 2 characters are there is because they would have been part of the company of Shakespeare's time and they would have gotten paid to have speaking roles. Even if it was to come in Act 5 and ask 3 questions.
right. So where we can, I think we can probably take this and make it a conversation between these 2 actors, these 2 characters, rather than a full blown on.
Okay.
That only solves a small problem. So, okay, as we have it so far, let's save that one for last. Caitlin is Lady Macbeth. He had such great presence
Yes.
that Duncan was kind of a gimme.
I like that wasn't even an option. He's like,
What?
yes, it was a yes or no question and he wrote possibly.
Possibly, right. I guess I should have made a 3rd option. That leaves us with Shamika, Joanne, and Jenny as the witches. And David Thomas as Duncan. Which brings me to Cornelius. You'd put down Banquo. I hadn't thought of that.
Okay.
That's kind of an interesting idea. I was thinking about both of them being younger. But because you rarely see an older Banquo.
Which would be an interesting dynamic because not only is it his closest friend, it also implies that he was more of a mentor
Yeah,
to Macbeth before.
yeah. That dynamic, especially in the hands of Neil, is something I think could be really, really cool. We're short on Lennox and Donald Bain,
Felix and Macduff.
Felix and Macduff. So we need a couple of teenagers at this point. I don't even care how old. Because Donald Bain is Malcolm's younger brother. So he should probably appear to be younger than our Malcolm.
Okay.
But they flee separately, one to Ireland and one to England. So he has to be relatively old enough to make it on his own. Of course, they'll flee with help, but still. I really like, he can do just about anything, but he may be our Macbeth.
Hello?
Hi, is this Paul?
Yes.
Hi, this is Carol Charnock from the Port Tobacco Players.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
I am fine. I assume you got the email saying you are cast. Would you like to know where we would like you to be?
Yes, please.
We would love you to play Macbeth if you're interested.
Oh, wow. Yeah, very, very interested.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Caitlin. It's Carol Charnock. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. We are casting our play and would like to offer you the part of Lady Macbeth if you're interested.
Yes, definitely.
Hi, Dave. It's Carol Charnock. How are you?
I'm doing all right. What's up?
We are casting the play, as you saw from the email, if you read your email.
So the perchance might get to, okay.
You are perchance in the show. We would like to offer you the part of Duncan and a couple utility parts as well.
That's what I was hoping to get. I think much more than that I would not be able to handle it, and much less I wouldn't want to, so it's perfect.
Well, we have you down as Duncan, a first murderer, and Seward.
Hello,
Hi, is this Jenny?
this is Jenny.
Hi, this is Carol Charnock from the Port Tobacco Players.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, I assume you got the memo or the email that said you were cast. We would like you to play one of the witches if you're interested.
Okay, great. Yes, that sounds wonderful. Hello.
Hi, Joanne. Carol Charnock. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I am fine. You got the email saying we wanted you to be in the show?
No, I haven't
Oh.
seen that yet.
We would like you to be in the show. We would like you to play one of the witches. Are you interested?
Of course I am interested. Yay!
Last night, you're in the show, just haven't decided what you're doing yet. He brought ribs.
Oh, did he? Yeah, I saw the
Hi, Mike. It's Carol Charnock. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Calling you about Macbeth. I assume you got the email saying that you were in. Well, you're in. You're in the show. We would like you, you're going to be a utility person. You will play the part of Angus, murderer number 2, and a messenger.
Okay.
And anything else we can probably squeeze you into.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, I am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello, this is Dan.
Hi, this is Carol Charnock. How are you?
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing well. We would like to offer you a parts, plural, in Macbeth. We have you down as Lennox, Porter, and Messenger, and who knows, you may have 12 more before we're done.
Oh, wait a second, let me write this down. We're watching a movie, it was loud.
Oh, okay.
Let me down, it's Lennox.
Lennox, the Porter, or Porter,
Oh, the porter, I forgot about him.
and you'll be a messenger.
Messenger. Lennox, porter, and the messenger. I love the porter. You're gonna do that whole scene?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, you made it home already. Hi, this is Carol Charnock.
Made it home already. You're so funny.
We'd like you to be in our show.
Only like a year older than
As?
Banquo
He's still.
Okay, I will do that.
and the doctor.
I can read older.
And who?
The doctor.
Okay.
So you get multiple, and who knows, the way this is going, you may end up with 20 other roles. So, just get all your personalities in a row and we'll be fine.
Try to make it work.
I'm wondering if you have the time or the inclination to work on Macbeth with us.
Over the winter, I definitely have the time. In the off semester leading up to the show.
Okay.
Except for Mondays when you're at Choral Society.
Don't pay no attention to the one behind the curtain.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Nathan.
And I think I should be free for like the show dates.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, we're rehearsing Saturday, Mondays, and Thursdays.
Saturday, Mondays, and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fill in this?
Okay.
What did he say?
I'm not sure if it'll. I'm thinking right now about the semester with CSM when that starts up. I think January 19th or like the second week in January.
Mm-hmm.
I do have classes on like Thursday evenings.
Oh, okay. Well, come then, we'll be deep in production and getting ready to open January 21st. So if you start classes the 19th, that's IDR.
Okay.
But yeah, that'd be our final dress is the 19th. So that's when your classes start on a Wednesday?
Yeah, spring
I believe so. Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. Evenings?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's hectic schedule, I can get that together and send it to you if you like.
Okay, if you can do that, that'd be great.
Okay.
And we'll see what we can figure out.
Okay.
All right. Oh, since you're here, we're offering you the role of Malcolm. Would you accept?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Grace has devised a plan to do this with 16 people, but most of them still have to be men.
There's
So
a lot of people in this show, so you'll be busy the whole time.
I'm looking forward to it.
we put them in a room together and hope for the best. I had an instructor tell me, and I thought his number was a little high at first, that 90% of a director's job is to cast it right in the first place. And then everything after that is easy. It's not. But if you cast it right in the first place, everything after that is so much less difficult. Time will tell.